What is good, YouTube? Roy back with another video. And today we are in the Hellcat. We're about to go to the gym right now. As you guys can see, I got my shorts on, ready to go. And yeah, we're taking the big Hellcat outside. Not as warm as yesterday, but yes, sir. So we're about to get on the road. So I'm gonna catch you guys in a moment. Y'all want to hear that whine a little bit? Let me open this window. That whine is so nice, and you know, it's all just an intake. Like, I had a comment that somebody was wondering like why the whine is so like pronounced and loud, and all it is an intake. They thought I might have upped the boost or something, which is actually, I like that. Thank you for that compliment, by the way, because I'll take that as a compliment. Like, this thing sounds like it's got more boost than stock, but no, that intake just adds that whine. That Corsa intake. I didn't, when I bought this car, it came with the Corsa, and my plan was, when I would buy a Hellcat, was to get a leg maker, but the Corsa is just as good, honestly, and I think it does better than the leg maker, because leg makers just sound, but apparently the Corsa might actually add some horsepower, because if you look at the way the Corsa intake is, you don't have to worry about, you know, power loss much, because it's open, but it has like a cover over the intake. It's not like a super open air intake that all the rocks and stuff will just get into. It has a cover, but it is kind of open air, because you can hear that whine better than a stock airbox. But yeah, yup. Wow, y'all hear that thing? Whew, that thing gets up. That thing gets up for sure. And honestly, like, I'm in normal mode right now because I'm just driving, you know. I'm not trying to go too crazy, and I don't want to lose too much gas because I'm just dailying it right now. Basically, this is my daily drive mode, right? I just drive it in normal. I know people will say like use eco, but like, I don't want to be in 500 horsepower mode. I want the full 700. And to be honest, with a Hellcat, because there's no MDS or anything like that, the eco mode is pretty much useless. I mean, it does okay, but I feel like it doesn't do as well as a Scat would do or something like that with the eco. Even though when I had my Scat, I never used eco because I heard about the MDS problems. So yeah, I mean, I've just been a type of person that, you know, I don't need all that. But you guys can see it's a pretty nice day outside today. Nice, warm. It's 53 outside, so not like terrible, but it could definitely be warmer. Yesterday it was like 60, and I love that. And then it was also 70 day before, so it's getting a little cold again, but it's not terrible. Thankfully, no more snow. That's all I don't want. No snow, please. Don't bring any snow. I cannot do that. But yeah, we're just pretty much chilling. But driving the Hellcat is a good experience, you know. You gotta understand that this car is like it's a sedan, basically. So I mean, if you just daily a sedan, that's the same thing you're doing with a Hellcat, except it's got 700 horsepower, but you could definitely get around that. I mean, if you're scared of 700, you got the 500 horsepower black key mode or whatever, and you can do that also with the red key. But I have driven, you know, GT500s with 760 horsepower, so this thing is like a little baby compared to that car. But this car is so much more fun because I love the quick torque. The thing about the GT500, I will tell you guys, is if you haven't been in a GT500, they don't have a lot of low-end torque. Even though they have a lot of horsepower, the torque isn't like these cars. These cars' torque is insane. Like, I did a 0 to 60 in this thing in second gear, and I got first time a 3.5, and second time it could have been a little bit spinning because it was nighttime and it was 47 degrees outside, but I did a 3.1, but I still hooked. I was still able to go. I wasn't just spinning out. So I did it in second gear, both of those, and honestly, second gear is like the sweet spot for launching this thing because it has so much torque that first gear wouldn't even be a factor, you know. But I don't know, like, you guys gotta let me know. I mean, if you know you got the power to do a first gear, will you do a first gear pull? I mean, I can't imagine the 0 to 60 if you can get it to hook, but you cannot on the street. First gear is just a foregone conclusion. This person is flying past with that Beamer. Anyway, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just chilling right now. But yeah, so honestly, these cars are just insanely quick. And with the way, you know, you put in second gear and you get that traction a little bit, you'll be fine. That's why I think it wasn't all spinning. I got 3.1, and this is on stock tires too, all seasons. I did a second gear pull at night when it's colder, so maybe the supercharger had less heat in it, so it probably could put out more power. Also have that intake, so that adds maybe a little bit of power. I don't know how much, but 3.1 0 to 60, I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, it's obviously with the computer in these Dodges, so I don't know how accurate that 0 to 60 time is, but if it is, it is. But if not, then, you know, we just go on and get to the next 0 to 60. Yeah, this thing, whew, sounds so good. I love it. Anyway, let's get off this exit because I do have to get to the gym on this exit. Oh my God, I got somebody you have to pull in front. Yeah, let him go, get in. Anyway, you know, when you drive these type of cars, you get so many people looking at it. It's crazy. But I love it, you know? I love the attention this car gets, being a car that's a muscle car from America, that is just, you know, plastic interior and everything that people always hate on. But I think, in my opinion, right, I think the interior is great in these cars. I mean, that's just me, though. Like, some people might not. I do, just because I love Dodge's interiors, and I love this SRT steering wheel, my favorite thing about the car. And the leather seats, those are better, much better than any like other seats I've been in, which is crazy. Look at the Mustang waiting at the light. He's probably gonna get behind. Nope, he's in the other lane. But yeah, honestly, oh my God, traffic is crazy today. We got some traffic outside. But yeah, this car is basically a sedan you can daily. I daily it every day just fine. And you know, in terms of like security and stuff, where I live, I don't live in a big city, so I don't have to worry too much about like theft as much as a big city. And I do have my other precautions in case, you know, I need to. Ooh, ambulance is coming. He's going that way though, on the highway. We're good. But honestly, like, trying to remember my train of thought, my bad. Honestly though, this car is so easy to daily, like, as long as you live in a good area, right? Because if you live in a place like Kansas City, St. Louis, I mean, I would still daily it, but the problem is you got to be so careful. I think you would probably want to get a full-on IGLA system, everything, and I still plan on doing that at some point. I just don't right now want to, but I will eventually. But I have other things already in it, so I'm okay for now. But like I said, I'm in a little area, so most people don't have thefts out here as much as like big cities, which is a good thing. But yeah. Y'all hear that whine? I know you do. And I know you like it. I know we all love that whine. Why is this guy going so slow? Turn out. Okay, we got this. Oh, here's my famous spot. If you guys don't know, this is where my Challenger Scat Pack had an accident. I think the spin marks are there still. Crazy, bro. Like, I was literally driving in that lane, and the person like pit maneuvered who was sitting in a lane like with a bunch of people like behind them, so like in line to turn here at this light, and they just pulled out and pit maneuvered me, and I spun out. Crazy. Like, bro, people don't pay. And there's 3 people in the car. That's the craziest thing I don't understand. 3 people in the car and nobody can see that there's a car passing. And you got to understand, when somebody like does a pit maneuver kind of style of a hit on the rear quarter panel, you would have seen the car already, you know, going. Okay, we got 2 people going here. Please go quicker than that. But honestly, you know, that's just what happens, unfortunately. Thank God I'm still alive from all these problems, accidents and stuff. But, you know, unfortunate, you know, it's just, I think Challengers, for some reason, people don't like. Like, I've had Chargers, no problem. Everybody's good with Chargers. But the Challengers seem to be trying to, the ones that I got hit in, only. And I was on a forum and people were like, yeah, I was in my Challenger and I've had more times than any other car in my Challenger of getting hit by somebody. It's like, Is it because they don't like the old school look? It might be. It could be something like that, but I wouldn't know. I would not know, because that's what I feel like. I mean, it was so nonsensical how that car got hit. I didn't understand it, and I was like, well, Challengers are done. If I go back to a car, it's a Charger, and I got this Hellcat, and I love it. I love Chargers, bro. Chargers, in my opinion, anyway, are better, because like I said, you can fit 4 people. I just took my family a little bit of a road trip all the way up for an hour, and no problem. 4 people can sit just fine. 3 people, whatever. You got 5 seats in this car. But yeah, we're about to reach the gym right now, so I'm gonna catch you guys in a moment. So we just reached the gym. Y'all can see the Hellcat, nice and clean. Looks pretty clean, honestly. I mean, it probably is a little dirty, but lock that up as usual. Yeah, we're about to go inside and hit this gym session, so we're gonna see. Finished the gym. A little cold start for y'all real quick. Yes, sir. All right, we're about to get on the road. Yeah, I'll catch you guys and start up heading on. Guys, so we're back on the road, as you guys can see. And yeah, just finished the workout. Went pretty good. Full body, so had to do it full body because I'm not going to have a lot of days to work out all the time, because tomorrow I actually have to stay here, and I'm going to drive all the way an hour in the morning to get to my classes, because I got to work at the hotel overnight today. So yeah, definitely going to be some fun times. But yeah, I'm going to be waking up like tomorrow. I got class at like 11, so I got to wake up probably a good amount of time before like 8 a.m. Get ready and then drive, especially because there's a lot of traffic during the morning. So yeah, pretty much that at this point. But yeah, maybe I'll get some content for you guys when we drive there tomorrow as well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video so far. Just chill, not chill, but you get to hear that supercharger and I'm just talking to you. I don't know if you like this type of style, but if you do, like the video, comment for what you want next, and also subscribe. But yeah, so yeah, tomorrow more content. But yeah, we just finished the gym, did a deadlift, bench press, what else, what's it called, squat, overhead press, all the big 3 lifts, and also obviously overhead press, which is another compound movement I like to do, because I love my compounds. My compound movements, those are my favorite, because like I was doing a lot of accessory stuff, but I feel like when you're natural, I'm a natural lifter, you don't get any of the gains much from the in isolation movements as much, unless you're really like on the juice, in my opinion. I think compounds, you get more bang for your buck. That's what I've been doing now. I went back to my full body, and I kind of like the full body because I feel like I'm getting stronger, and I'm not going for aesthetics, I'm going more for just size. So if I'm eating a lot of food and I'm lifting heavy, I'm gonna get big no matter what. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, so we're gonna get on the highway right now. We got a little bit of traffic in front waiting at the light. Oh, Tesla Cybertruck, those things are overrated. I mean, would you guys buy a Tesla Cybertruck? Me personally, no, but I know a lot of my viewers are V8 people, so maybe it makes sense that you wouldn't get it, but some people will. There's just that type of demographic out there that just loves Teslas. And I mean, I drove a Plaid one time. Don't get me wrong, they're quick, but I do not want to drive a vacuum. Well, not even a vacuum. I'm thinking of Dodge Chargers that are the vacuum, the new ones, because they have a sound, even though they should have never put a sound in the EV. But it is what it is. I mean, I think the Hellcats are going to come back at some point. I know they can't go without them that long. Otherwise, Dodge will lose everything. I mean, I went to a Dodge dealership, and their whole lot was almost fully empty. There was like a few spaces still there, but there was like a bunch of trucks gone. Just, it's unfortunate. So, I mean, I feel like they got to do something eventually. But at this point, we don't know. We don't. But I'm sure they'll figure something out eventually. We're getting on the highway now. Yeah, I can hear that whine a little bit. That whine is so loud. I can't imagine outside when people are in front. They can hear it coming a mile away. But, oh yeah, that sound. That's the sound I want to hear every time I get in this. Oh my God, somebody's smoking. There's smoke coming out of somebody's car. Oh no. Somebody blew up on the road? I rarely ever see any car smoke. Look at that. Oh, it's just that truck. I thought it was a car smoking because it had bad engine or something. Nope, it's just a big truck. A Dodge Ram truck. Y'all see it in front? Yup, that's the one that was doing it. You know how they throw all the smoke out. I thought it was a truck or car that blew their engine or something, their motor. I was like, oh my God, somebody blew their motor on the highway. No, it's just a truck using all their smoke, smoking out their exhaust. But anyway, this guy is slowing down for what? Get your truck out of the way. Past that truck, I don't need that thing throwing all the smoke on me. You stay back there. But anyway, y'all can hear that whine just nicely, you know, doing its thing at all times. And I just drive the car now in normal mode because, like, I've realized that normal and drag or whatever doesn't feel any different. But, you know, it just depends on how you drive, and also the fact it's much more just smoother. And a daily, you don't want to be bumping everywhere all the time. You know, track mode is fun, but not every time. Not every time. Those shifts, I don't want to damage the transmission or anything like that because this is a daily car. And I was going to go to that drag strip I went to yesterday to race my car. First of all, I don't think I will, just because of the fact that this is a daily car, and I've heard these Hellcats have terrible times launching. Right, because they launch and then they blow their drive shafts, break it in half. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be having my daily get broken. I gotta wait on it. So really, I'm just chilling with this car. And the only thing I will do, if anybody wants a roll, I'll do a roll. You know, I'll do a roll in Mexico, obviously, but I will do a roll. And I just wish there was places. Whenever I go to Mexico, there's barely any cars ever out there that want to go. So. Yeah, I guess, you know, you just gotta wait until that happens. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little vlog, little bit with the Hellcat. You know, we're inside still, just going. But I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.